very, like, you know, whatever passing conversation, she tends to do things like this, that's not his real name, and that her maiden name, which is Lee, is not real, and my middle name, which is Lee, is not real. And I was like, cool, great having tea with you. No, it was fine, and I wanted the whole story, you know, and so she kind of could tell me the whole story, but mostly it was when my grandfather came back from the war. He's an artist, and he wanted to open a showroom in New York, and he felt that he would have a more successful business if he had a less ethnic name, because of anti-Semitism at the time. So he changed it to Lee. And just a little bit about my grandfather. He was a cantankerous man, but he was always so nice to me. And it's interesting, the relationship, you know, with your grandfather, and you don't get, you know, how they treat your mother versus you know, like grandkids get all the sweet stuff. And it's cool. And so the thing with my grandfather is, just quickly about the showroom, he's a multi-dimensional artist, multi-medium artist, and really what he was doing at the time was he was designing these button-down shirts for women in the workplace in the 50s and 60s. A long-sleeve shirt cut in a feminine way, which at the time was desperately needed, because those like bunchy weird shirts are like totally cut for a guy, but it just shrunk it down a little bit. It just doesn't look right. I just love that that's what he was trying to do. And he did well, and but by the time I was born, that shop was long gone, and so I didn't know anything really about the shop. All I knew of my grandfather is his hobby, which was painting. So, you know, a lot of artists, they have, or people that you know, they have a hobby, their secret hobby, and they're just so good at it. And you're just like, you could do this, man, you could do this. But it takes a lot of confidence, I think, to do that. He never pursued painting in that way. So anyway, his paintings were quite traditional, but his palette was very psychedelic. So I think it's an interesting juxtaposition, and I fell in love with this one painting of his since I was a little girl, and it's of this woman. You can see it on my website, actually. It's this one woman, she's his favorite model, his muse, not my grandmother, painted three ways. You know, she's like kind of in a circle with herself, like she's doing some sort of ritual. And the beautiful hands and feet, I mean, it was really nice, but really what makes it so unusual is the colors, like these bright blues and pinks. It was just really trippy. So my grandmother finally, when she's like 94, she let it go, and she gave it to me. As a side note, she used to sleep with that particular painting above her bedroom once he died. That is the metaphor for keeping the enemy close. I only tell that part of the story when my mother doesn't come to the show. She's only come to one, so I say it every night. So anyway, where I hung it in New York, because I wrote this record in New York before I moved to Nashville, is basically when you sit at the piano, that's all you can look at is this friggin' painting. It's enormous. And I really got lost in it, and I realized I was writing all of these songs in this dream state, you know. I mean, perhaps part of the record was inspired by some peyote I took, but a lot of it was the painting, and in the end I wanted to honor that, and I wanted to honor my family's real name. So kind of in keeping with the colors of the painting, this song is called Blue Pool. That was a long speech I need to hold.